into the more intense and less frequent. And then finally, the ones that are really, really big, that happen once every 200 to 300 years, we need to call for help, international donor assistance. Now, if we have this big strategy for risk financing, this is the ideal situation. Next slide, please. The Philippines, we've always said, has the best laws on DRM and climate change. The best in the region. Now, we have the opportunity to, in fact, marry the best laws with capital. And I think the opportunity now is, can we then attract capital to link to those good laws that we already have, so that it actually aligns with the level of advancement in the legislation of the Philippines. I leave you with this quote, which a lot of you from the local government say. Next slide. In the Philippines, in an event of a national catastrophe, the national government usually pays. So why buy insurance? Because we focus too much on the relief. So then,
we're all here because, frankly, it can't go on. We just had enough. The events of end of last year affected us all. It affected us all professionally. It affected us all personally. It affected us locally and indeed globally. It has instituted a paradigm shift, and we must take advantage of that and mobilize in a way we haven't done before. It affected me personally, and I've been in this business of managing catastrophes and extremes for almost 25 years. And a few days after Yolanda, I was at home at the weekend with my family. I have a 4- and a 5-year-old and my wife, and the pictures were streaming in. And for the first time, as I looked at my children, I imagined what it would be like if they were washed away. Or my wife wasn't there, or I wasn't there. Or our home, and actually our relatively safe corner of northwest London, wasn't there. And for the first time, it affected us emotionally, and me as a professional emotionally. And you kind of then say, well, something must be done, and someone must do something about it. And you have that awful realization that you are one of those someone, that we are part of those people who actually have to do something. And ironically, we're connected to some of the Filipino community in London, and they were collecting, and my children gave some toys, and we were all part of that journey. And then how did we amazingly come here?